not live.
Welcome back to Nerdcore Live Show number 209. This is a Sunday edition of the live show, and we're here to discuss season 2 of HBO's Euphoria. But before any of that, of course, it is the Nerd Chicano here to host the show alongside my wonderful co-host, Brad and Yoda.
Sup,
Luis,
everybody.
what are you doing?
It's my Nick Merckx cam.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Let's go back.
But yeah, Brad, what's up? What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm tired.
Hello.
Hey,
I knew immediately.
hey.
What? It's
Almost
a good
got him.
song.
None of that here.
Why not?
That song's a bop. Like
It's a bop, but no copyright here.
It's
Bang
not a
my
copyright. I'm
fucking
off key.
camera, as always, bro.
I'm hella off key.
it's the remix.
Yeah.
DJ Khaled.
I don't care if you're off key, if you're on key or not.
Is
But,
Raul frozen or is it just mine?
No, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I can hear you.
dumbass
It's
face
just your
is frozen.
picture.
Oh, yeah, my fucking camera, like always, on some stupid bullshit, man.
You're staring at your dick.
No, I'm not. But yeah.
Yeah,
Also
put the
joining us
picture real
is Luis. What's up, Luis? Stop, man. The fuck is going on, dude?
Shit, that's what's up. Fuck, I was gonna say my mic was muted. Yeah, what's up, Diddy? What's up, dude? I'm fucking. Hopefully they did they. Okay, I need to confirm this real quick. And for everyone listening, that got attached to the song, and hold up, that's attached to the song called "I'm Tired" by Labyrinth, and they took it off like 2 days after they put it up. And I want it back.
Yeah, I've been listening. They have like an hour loop on YouTube, so I was just listening to that shit.
Oh yeah. Of course, YouTube, because they can't take all the videos, right? But on Spotify,
and on Apple, it's not.
It's
I looked
gone.
everywhere on Apple
Everywhere.
for that shit.
There.
Your mic. Why is your mic not working?
I expect to see it on Apple and Music and Spotify soon. Think that yeah. Thank you for being in chat, Katie. Yeah, we're gonna be doing our season 2 review of Euphoria today, as the episode just will finish for me. Pretty sure Brad, it was done for a while. HBO Max had a server error apparently. That was one of the things that happened.
Mine
But,
worked fine.
Yeah. I guess in fucking Arizona you're good, but not here.
Houston,
But,
Vegas.
There's only like 3 people in the Arizona server watching HBO.
Yeah. But yeah, I hope
we're doing that in Bitcoin. That's all we're doing.
Oh, that shit had me fucked up. Yeah, Katie. Yeah, we're gonna talk all about that. But of course, Brad, what you been up to today, man?
I had breakfast with my mom. I was hungover, so I didn't have much breakfast with my mom. So, yeah, I've been dealing with it from tequila. So,
Oh, the good old recovery, huh?
Getting old.
Yep. Old. He old. He an old fuck.
You're an old fuck, man. You're an old fuck. But it's okay, because you're our old.
We'll give you a smooth one from Mexico, the sweet smooth one.
Yeah, because the 1800 up, like
Yeah,
that shit fucked me up.
Get you fucked up. It's nasty flavor.
I like the coconut one though. It's good with the coconut.
Sweet one, yeah. The sweet ones are good.
Yeah.
They're bearable, but are dangerous.
Of course, today we're gonna be
Thank you.
talking about Euphoria, but I do have to announce something because apparently I am the commissioner for the High Flyer Radio Championship
I mean,
predictions
you
league.
definitely ain't in route to gain the championship, so you might as well be
Apparently
something.
not. Apparently not. I'm never gonna hold that belt.
Damn, this is more conspiracy theories than on the fucking Discovery Channel. Or which one is it? The Science Channel?
Discovery
The
Channel, yeah.
Ancient Aliens or
I feel
whatever?
like Aiden's just making rules up as he goes.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. But I have to announce something today. As of today, effective immediately, um, we will be adding a stipulation to the triple threat match at Revolution for the High Flyer Radio Championship. That is Aiden Kosik, the High Flyer Radio Champion, defending his title against Corporate Geo
Asterisk Aiden.
and Burke Made.
Burke.
Because there's been so much controversy surrounding this reign, the powers at hand have decided to add the stipulation that if Aiden were to lose the title to Gio or Burke at the pay per view watch along for the title, Aiden is not allowed to invoke his rematch clause until the following pay per view. So that would lead him to having to challenge for the title again at WrestleMania Backlash instead of WrestleMania 38. So, heard it from the commish right now. There's too much controversy, and we want to make sure
Stop
that
the count.
stop the no. Want to make sure that there is legitimacy, and there is no way that the what's it called rematch could possibly bring more controversy. So Aiden will just have to wait and study a bit until he would be coming in for his rematch clause. Now, also joining us right now is Keon. What's up, Keon? How you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good.
Chill zone, you know.
Depression
You
after
know.
watching
I'm
that episode.
tired.
I'm not gonna say anything until we get to like the actual.
Brad said that he saw you come into the StreamYard and you what's it called left.
And just
right
you
after.
immediately left.
Yeah, I love to go do something.
Okay. See, it wasn't me.
I was like, come on, man. Why didn't you just tell him like, hey,
Because
Keon, I'm
I was
coming
gonna
to-"
bring him in, and then he just immediately left. I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, that's
His
hilarious.
shirt says it all. He's a Judas. Betrayer. Betrayer.
Oh, yeah, right.
But
Shit.
Keon, how you doing, man? How you been today? What you been up to?
Not much. I thought that I was going to wake up at a good time, and I did. But the only issue is I slept like shit, so I had to take a nap, and I'm probably gonna be up all night. So,
But you were powered up for Euphoria. We're all good to go for Euphoria.
I'm good.
Yeah. Aiden, this outrage directed to studying hard and making sure that you pick the right winners, and not what's it called, changing passwords so that way we can't study up on the same topics. What's good, Alex? Thank you for being in chat. We're gonna get into this. All four of us have watched Euphoria season 2 now. We're all done. Luis is the only one who hasn't watched season 1. So what's it called? We're gonna get to doing that in a bit, not bit later. What's it called? Luis is gonna be doing some content for that, hopefully. But still, I gave him the rundown. He knows what happens, and yeah, we're gonna. I mean, I think I'd be remiss if we don't just start this shit already, man. I think we're delaying the inevitable talk here. Sam, I haven't watched it. Wait, what? You haven't watched season 1?
Wait,
Sounds
hold
like
on.
everybody
I gotta change my
remember
name.
which.
Yeah, everyone just fucking dipped on season 1 and came to season 2.
Yeah, like this shit too good to start on season 1. Dude, I fucking binged season 1 quick. Yeah, I even watched those
Yeah,
two what's it called special episodes that I was
he
like a big
fucking
fan of.
I was working. I think I was working on my own stuff aside from watching my own shit. And this motherfucker is like, I'm bored. I'm gonna go watch Euphoria. I'm gonna start this shit, see what it's about. I'm like, all right, go for it, enjoy. I was like 100% he's not gonna watch it. Motherfucker's like, oh yeah, no, I'm on episode 6. I'm like, what?
Mm-hmm.
What?
We started this last night. It was like
Mhm.
8. How the fuck you watched it? And then it's like 8 episodes. So it was like, oh, okay, that makes sense.
I just didn't want I didn't want to have anything interject with Sundance, man. I just wanted to finish it before
Oh, that's
Sundance.
right. That was with the Sundance thing. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But of course, let's get this started. I think we are definitely ready to start. We're gonna be going for as long as we need to go. Probably just like if it's a short episode, it's a short episode. If we done talked about everything we need to talk about, either way, what's called it's late, so I don't want anybody here to have to stay up late, aka Brad, because he has to work tomorrow. So yeah, let's get into this. If you have not watched Euphoria season 1 or season 2, mostly season 2, I'm gonna go ahead and just we'll talk about that just to keep it spoiler free season 1 for Alex and Luis in a way, but I think that there's no way that you watch this and not be spoiled with some things of season 1. But of course, if you have not watched this current season, then you want to go ahead and click off if you care about spoilers. But if you don't care about spoilers, or you've already watched the episode, the season, and you're here after the episode ended, then you're at the right place. Then you want to stay here. Either way, how this goes, this is your one and only spoiler warning, and it is in effect in a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The banner is up. We respect the banner. And as long as the banner is up, we can talk about spoilers. We got Kylie in here. Hey guys. Wow, y'all doing good. How y'all doing? We're doing good. Raul with the stipulations. He'll want to judge Judy Bagwell on a pole match on a ladder match for the custody of Dominic Mysterio again. Alex says, "Oh, I don't care. I know the plot points." Okay, cool.
Whoever wins at Revolutions gets custody of me.
Yeah, apparently.
Nobody wants that.
Nobody wants that, Brad. But of course, let's go ahead and get going here. We'll go from the bottom, do the snake around. So we'll go ahead and start here with Keon. Keon, what are your thoughts on season 2 of Euphoria?
That ending left me wanting like more. I need some information, bro. Like I really do.
3 years later.
I'm not really a big fan of like that ending. But I just want to say, rest in peace, my boy Ashtray.
Ride or die.
And I hope that Fez, my other boy, my main man, makes it. I hope he gets a short sentence because he's getting a fucking sentence. I know that much. Cassie's fucking crazy. I was very, very happy to see Maddie beat the absolute fuck out of her. That was hilarious.
I mean, we only got the slap, but that was satisfying.
No, you got the brick to the face too.
Raul, okay. So here's the thing: I had to go open up the door to maintenance because our toilets were fucked up.
Yeah, when she pushed her and she fell to the wall and she hit her face. You saw that.
Oh, okay. I'm like, when was this brick thrown?
Not a straight up brick to the face, bro. Chill.
There's a brick wall to the face. That's a straight up brick to the face.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. That's what I'm saying.
And I'll say this. Zendaya needs a fucking Oscar.
Best facial expressions in the game.
And it's crazy because like I didn't really know like who the fuck I wanted to like. I like Lexi. She was cool, and I was really rooting for like her and Fez's relationship because like Fez is such a cool dude, and I would like to see him, kind of, cuffed with someone. Like he's cool. And Lexi, their relationship is just it was incredible. They were talking day and night on the phone, about just random, that I love that. Rue, like I like her, but at points she was like there were points where I was like, she's overstepping boundaries. Like when she said what she said to Ali, I was like, hey yo, you better chill the fuck out like that. And I thought Ali was gonna like like resort to his bad ways and like beat the shit out of her, but he did. Um. So, but and I'm sorry, I just saw Kylie's comment. Where's Tom? um. Fuck
Fuck,
Jules.
I'm so confused. Where was Tom Holland?
Yeah, fuck Jules and fuck what's his name? Elliot. Um for doing what they did to Rue. Um that was just fucked up. I don't give a fuck if she was on drugs or not. You don't do shit. Uh you don't do that shit behind the person that you supposedly have a crush on and are in love with back. It's just fucked up. And I still don't think
Them
Rue.
cheeks.
Yeah, I don't think Rue knows still.
Yeah.
Let's keep it that way.
Well, before you go ahead and give your whole review here, but we'll go ahead and keep it going here. What's it called?
Yeah.
Luis, what were your
I
initial
thought you
thoughts?
wanted to make a short episode, bitch.
No, I mean,
Alright.
still, but you know how we do it. Like, everybody gives a little bit of their thoughts, and then we'll come in for like a nice conversation about what went down this season, what we thought. But Luis, give me your thoughts here.
They were good. It was a very good show. That semi finale one, I don't know, it was a little too sloppy, but they focused all their shit on this one, bro. On this finale, and yeah, I mean that shit. I would be embarrassed, first of all, because of the comments that they were making, and while Cassie was up there, it was like, "Shows your tits." I'm like, all right. Her name's Luna. Like you got the wrong script, I think. Extra. I don't know, man. Apparently, Tom Holland was in the background or some shit. I don't know. Uh, yeah, that shit was crazy. The season. I will say this. For season 2, and for only seeing the complete entirety of season 2 out of the entire show, the one that tops it off for me is the fourth or fifth one where Rue gives in and caves in to using again, and then she's reflecting back to her dad, and just the transition from her in her room to the church to the song, and it's like, am I a good person because I continue to do this shit? Like, you don't even recognize me anymore. And the dad is just like, it's okay, I'm here for you, you're still my girl. And then we cut back to her just being alone. That shit tops off the entire show for me, bro. That's top of the notch. Zendaya needs her shit. Like, I don't know what else we can give her. She already has everything. Give her a matching award, a pair. So one so she can give to Tom Holland, since apparently he sucked in Uncharted, but that's unrelated. Um, like, yeah, this show, the cast fucking is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I
Goddamn,
mean,
bro.
this is good. It's a good show. It's good. It's damn.
Yeah.
Look at it, massacred my boy.
Brad, what were your thoughts on season 2 of Euphoria?
This is what 13 Reasons Why I wanted to be.
I feel that, yeah.
Yeah,
Never even seen the
I
show, bro.
watched that. I watched that shit show, but I think
Oh god, is it really
You're
bad?
cutting out, bro. Yeah, you're cutting out.
I don't know.
He's been really pixelated over like the past.
Yeah.
Yeah, and weirdly.
Is it like raining outside? Is it like windy?
No.
You got something downloading?
You downloaded some shit.
I'm not doing shit.
Did a dingo fuck up your optic cord? Your Ethernet?
Oh, it might like we just move it.
Yeah.
Might be
We're
that.
not cutting. We're not getting any of that, dog.
Yeah, you're cutting bad, Brad.
Maybe try restarting your computer, Brad.
Yeah.
See if that works. I don't know. It's like pretty sure.
All right. He's like, all right, let me go do that. All right, well, I guess I'll just wait for Brad to come in, and I'll go ahead and give my thoughts. Zendaya's character with that organic spider webbing. Oh my god.
She can web me up anytime.
Yeah, yeah. All right, Luis, you're gonna have to mute up right now. I'm
Oh,
gonna talk. Yeah. Um, I so having watched, first season, I had this complaint with the first season where I thought, I thought the first season was like heavily more style over the substance, and Sam Levinson kind of had this hard way to balance what he was trying to say with the show, but also kind of give that really like nice look to the show and be able to give it that style. Um, that was completely what's it called fixed in this season. I think that in this season he finally finds that balance where he's actually, now I feel like there's actually something being said in this show that I can actually like grab onto. Of course, there is, some what's it called Aiden, I see you in the what's it called I see you in the shit, bro, but what's it called, we're doing a review. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what that name says, bro. But we're doing review right now. But I feel like the show finally found its footing for me. And even though there is some episodes where I felt the writing was a bit off, it was a bit off. I feel like what's it called? There is those really strong episodes like episode 4. Episode I wasn't the biggest fan of episode 7, which was what's it called, the play episode. I felt like they were having a little hard time kind of like juggling both aspects of what they were trying to do within like the crossing time and stuff, but also just I liked the finale so much now because I felt like they were able to ease what they were trying to do with the time splitting. So I like the season. I like this much more than the first season, but I definitely what's it called I definitely think that this is a major improvement over the season. I really like what we did with Fez though. I think Keon, you watched season 1, right?
Yeah.
Fez feels kind of like a background character with Rue at times in season 1. And here he what's it called uh and here he really what's it called here he really kind of comes to his own in season 2, and his character finally feels like there's something more to the character within this one. I don't know if you guys kind of felt that way about Fez's character this season.
I mean, I didn't even see season 1, but I understood that his character wasn't related to all the drama that was going on to that high school because he doesn't go there, so there's no reason for them to interact aside from outside of school. Rube getting the drugs and hanging out and becoming friends after, and hanging out at the gas station, right? And that's what we get. But with this one, it's definitely a thing of like, oh, he a fucking he in here, like he gonna be a main character type beat, or a main character in the sense that there's multiple main characters. But hey, fucking Fez, come on, man, come on, man.
And of course, what we were kind of doing around with like Cassie and Maggie and all that.
Oh, you're muted. All right, now we can hear you.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm what's it called? Force of habit now. Him and Lexi together are so cute. Yeah, and I really like that they did that. They kind of like brought something to his character that I was like, oh, there's a lot of love there with like Fez's type of personality and what that kind of like that energy that he brings off, and I'm like, there's something that we can do here that like I felt like we can have Fez, kind of be projected a bit more, and his character feel like there's something more to do other than being like what's it called, a Rouge drug dealer. And of course, like when we get to the end of season 1 is where we kind of see like, oh, I think they're gonna take a really interesting turn with Fez, with him killing with Ashtray killing Mouse. And I'm glad that they kind of paired up Fez and Lexi. And I'm glad that wasn't like a, oh, we're gonna introduce that into the later half of the season. I'm glad that they kind of introduced that at the beginning, so that way we can really see how that plays out and really like how big of a thing that was in this episode today.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I think that Fez in the first season, they definitely did not do as much as they did this season. Not even close. But they did do enough with him in the first season that I think that made it to where like it it provided kind of an insight to who Faze really is. They didn't give too much off, and I think that's what really interested me personally in Faze's character, because he's not your typical drug dealer that's like hard ass,
Mhm.
stone cold. He's a really charming,
He does what he needs to do.
right.
There's a stereotype to drug dealers, and I've met people that are like Fez, like they're into it because they had friends and family that were into it and got him in. He likes the money. He chills. Like it's very. There's serious consequences right to it. Of course, there's some serious
Hmm.
realities, but like we see that through Fez, where it's very much you don't gotta be a fucking dick or a heart like you. Oh, I got the. I'm not afraid to gun you down. Like Fez will do what he needs to do, and he doesn't need to say it, right. It's that silent but deadly type of people, and you fucks with that, right? And we get
Right.
to see more of that during the season, especially this season finale. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, and of course we kind of continued on with the journey that we've kind of had with Nate and specifically that family, because I mean in season one we really kind of see that, because I feel like that's like one of the main focal points of season one, and here in season two, like we really kind of start to like dig into this family and know how fucked up this shit is, and I was convinced for a second that Nate was gonna kill his dad. I thought it was gonna happen.
Same here, yeah.
Because it was like, what was the point of him bringing the revolver?
I
That's
guess
I thought
safety or
he was
some
gonna.
shit.
I thought he was gonna kill him as well,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
I
Cause
mean,
like,
have we seen them fight? Yo, because his dad has pinned him down. So it's like, don't try to pin me. This time won't work because like I'm not playing
right.
this time. Yeah, I was like, the Nate that is a bigger dude, and we have seen him get pinned down and shit to the point where Nate's like angry, crying and whatnot. So it's like, okay, I get that. Like once I realized that, and that was in season one, I think too, right? So where he gets pinned down and shit. Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
one of the
Yeah,
couple of
yeah, it
scenes
is.
that I see. Um, but I was like, oh yeah, he's had dead on. I thought he was gonna kill the witnesses too. You know, we were talking. I was like, yo, why you got 6 bullets in the chamber? It's only his dad. But then it was like, guess I was like, oh, so he's gonna kill his dad and the witnesses? All right, damn.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
what was going through my head. I thought he wasn't gonna miss a shot either. He's like bow, 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 and like,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
So,
fucking. This is a weird redeeming, like a redemption arc for it, Nate. And I don't know if I'm with it. I'm gonna be honest, because he's talking about his dad not changing. I don't know about Nate not changing either. He
um,
even said it. They have the same qualities, which is also like, yo, you kind of snitching on yourself that you're not
they
changing
get off
either.
on hurting people.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, damn, how you
What
so self aware and you doing this shit?
and that's some interesting ground that we kind of end the season with Nate, and it's like, oh, like I really do, because I mean, if you guys don't know, y'all, Euphoria has been renewed for a third season at HBO, so we're gonna get a third season, that's for sure. So we kind of leave an interesting ground here as to like where we're going to go with Nate, where we're going to go with Cassie and Maddie. Obviously, Cassie and Maddie, where we kind of end the episode, it's kind of like pretty certain where we're going with that. Like it's gonna be a not so good relationship between the two now, and I know that kind of like where we're going now with Jules and Rue. I feel like we have actually kind of closed the door there. I think that if Rue were to find out, if Rue does know that her and Elliot had sex, I think that that's gonna be a Rue and Elliot uh type of ordeal, because I feel like really that last monologue kind of gives it to me that what's it called, that Rue's done with Jules relationship with her. All right, Brad's back. Awesome. Brad, what did you think about this season?
You hear me?
Yep. Oh damn, you cutting out again, bro.
He's meditating. Let him meditate.
Uncle Iroh is meditating.
You back. You back. All right,
Whatever.
try it. Try it. Try it.
My anger level is slowly increasing.
Now you know how I feel. Remember?
Maybe try just turning off your camera while you're giving.
This is some bullshit.
You're good right now, Brett.
This is absolute bullshit. Yeah.
No, you're cutting.
Fuck this.
All right, Brett, just go.
It was a good season. Fez was like, because we barely got to see him in the first season, so seeing him a lot in the second season, like that actor and that character are elevated in this.
Young Yoda, use the force.
My
Dude.
fist through the fucking
You're
screen.
good right now.
If they ever do a Mac Miller,
Oh, yeah.
I think
movie,
that's the thing. I think they
he needs
are.
to play Mac Miller.
He
Yeah.
posted a picture with like a same outfit that Mac used, if I'm not
Yo,
mistaken,
Yeah.
on
he
his
needs to play
Twitter.
Mac.
That'd be legit.
I've been saying this since season 1.
Yeah, same. Whenever
Yeah.
I found out about his character, I was like, oh yeah, they gotta do that.
But Brad, I'm glad that we both kind of agree with this. Like, cause like I said, I felt that Fez in last season felt like a background character to
Yeah,
Rue.
like that. Like he was barely in the season. It almost felt like. So we didn't really get any interesting part, and they start this season out, and like the main focus is him, like from the start. He's like the first person you meet in the season.
Mm-hmm. So of course, so like I said, there were some episodes where I think that we started this season well. Like, and honestly, I really, the more that it's kind of sitting with me, the more that I realize how much I actually enjoyed the season much more than first season. How did you guys feel about this season compared to the last season?
Well, we know Luis didn't watch the first season, so
Yeah,
I liked it. No, I'll say this. I watched like 2 episodes because Raul put it on, and then we switched over.
Clips, bro. You watch
No. We watched the couple.
Oh yeah,
together.
the last 2 episodes. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You fucking idiot over here making me look bad. It's better.
I think that is better than the first season, for sure.
Yeah. Now, something I'm gonna probably bring up here, like, how do we feel about some of these like untied parts here? So, like, what the hell is going on with Maddie and the girl and the mom that she babysits the kid for? Also the stuff with Lori, because what's it called? Rue owes money, bro.
Yeah.
Rue owes a lot of money.
They left that off, but they also introduced this new, like the cops were listening.
Yeah.
So you had that one, I forget her name, but she
The
pretty much
porn
yelled
star
out.
one?
Yeah,
Faye?
the porn star one.
Faye.
Yeah.
Faye.
Faye. She basically yelled out, "Hey, Lori, like, is dealing drugs and shit." So like, that's probably gonna be some fallout on someone.
Yeah, someone's gonna have to pay for that, bro. Because like,
I mean, he already did. He dead. It's what's the guy? Mouse's fucking right hand guy.
oh yeah. Which by the way, look, for a minute y'all had me. I was like, oh, Faye's gonna rat out fucking Fez. Like, I really thought because last episode, but when she drops that fucking shot glass and she looks at him, she goes, I'm like, oh, thank you. I was like, I really thought that this girl who's been living rent free in that house, not paying a damn bill, is gonna fucking rat out the guy who's been feeding her.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, they definitely had me, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Like that scene with Faye and that guy in the alleyway, I was like, hey yo, no fucking way Faye is gonna do this shit. And when I saw like you said, when she dropped that glass and looked up at Faze, I was like, bro.
Nah, I knew she was gonna come through when they were talking about in the semi-finale. She was ironing the shirt and shit, and he was asking, "Do I look good?" And she was like, "You look pretty," and stuff. And she was like, "Damn, like I want to have what Lexi's having tonight." And shit, I was like, nah, it can't betray like that and all that. It's like, especially with the scenes with Lexi while she was over at Fez's crib and they were hanging out and she was jealous in the back. I'm like, she likes Fez and she's probably gonna protect him.
I didn't get to bring this up because my internet's been shit. But Luis, did you seriously call the last episode, like, I think it was messy?
Sloppy.
No, it's
Season
Sloppy.
episode
Yes.
7. Episode 7. Luis.
Yeah.
You call episode 7 sloppy?
the editing and the way they maneuvered.
They were cutting
from
back and
past to
forth from
future.
the play. Like,
Yeah,
that-
yeah. The
these
way they
last
did it in this
episodes
one,
totally-
it was better.
they didn't do it as much though. Like
That's
you
probably why it was
basically
better. I'm not gonna be.
I-
I'm gonna be honest.
I
That's probably why it was
loved
better.
the last
But there was
episode for that.
see, here's the thing with that. There's a certain thing where it's like, in this one you could tell it got to the point where Lexi was doing like, oh, she's saying word for word what she's heard and getting all her script, like the actual lines from real life events from the.
I'm just
from,
gonna say Lexi gotta have a photographic memory because I wouldn't remember
Oh,
half
100%.
that shit that went on.
yeah, 100%.
I
Fucking.
remember that
Bruce's
shit.
whole
okay,
speech,
y'all
like what
answer
the
your
fuck?
question. In season 1, when Cassie was on the carousel, were people recording her? And she was like moaning and shit, like orgasm and shit on the fucking.
I don't think people were. I
Nate's
think they
dad.
might have been. I think they might have been.
Because how the fuck would Lexi have known about this?
I think they were. I think some people were recording. Some people were just like in shock about like what was happening. But
Uh-huh.
I liked that they made that reference, and kind of I liked that was her breaking point, really, to go and like kind of like fight her sister.
Right.
Because like, you know, if people who saw season 1, you know how like big that was, and you know how what's it called, how that was like one of the points where Cassie was trying to like, you know, kind of moving on to the other side of like becoming a very different character than what she is now, than what she was before. So I like that they made that reference to the first season. There I do have my complaints here and there about this season. I don't like the direction that we took Kat this season. She went from a really like prominent
Oh,
big-
man.
yeah.
Cat's
She
a
went from-
fucking bitch for gaslighting
Ethan
my
did not
boy,
deserve that, bro.
Nate, bro, or not Nate, Nathan.
Ethan.
Bausch.
I think it's Ethan.
Ethan.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ethan.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Ethan
it
did
ended
not
with a
deserve
fun.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like that they did that and where they like kind of took that character this season, whereas like in the first season it was like I felt like she was really prominent, and like this season they're like, oh, like she's kind of just in the background, and now like
Yeah.
let's what's it called, have her do this one thing that's gonna like completely drastically change her character. And like I don't know, I felt like that was like a really sudden move that
Yeah, she got like Fez got like brought up, like, and then she got like pushed back, and all that's really memorable from her in this season is like the Viking. Like that's the only thing like I can remember.
The Jason Momoa ripoff. Yeah.
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 yeah
Ethan ate up that fucking.
Bro, he
Oh,
used
yeah.
all his anger out
Oh,
that he had on
God.
Cat on those roles, because
yeah. Oh
Yeah.
man,
That shit. That was incredible.
ate up that play. He was shining. So you see, she needed to do that to Ethan so that we could
character development.
character development. I don't get the fat cat plays with a pussy cat that way.
Also, what's the budget for a high school play? I'm just asking.
Yeah, we all asking that because unless
Yeah,
it's
they had street lights.
Yeah, no,
The
they had
whole-
HMIs.
They had a whole house.
bro, that's Victoria's High, the one fucking from Victoria's, because
Yeah,
there ain't no other school have that amount of funding aside from that Nickelodeon high school. The
Gas
arts, what was it? Whatever the fuck, Arts High or some shit. But they had a rotating fucking stage.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
no.
shit, wild, bro. Like seriously. But yeah, man, and I feel like there was just like, you know, of course, I really enjoyed Labyrinth's you know, score this season. I think like, you know, he shines in the first like a lot too, but like
A
damn,
whole
like here,
season. A whole season.
god damn,
Bops.
this season he fucking put like
Banger to
bang,
banger.
banger after
Bops.
fucking banger, bro. But I do agree with you, Keon. Zendaya's coming for that second Emmy. It's coming. There, you know, like it's really fucking hard for you to start off the season with this now. Like I'm talking about like, you know, TV's what's it called, performances season, because like everybody who comes after this has to top this,
Yeah.
and I don't think anybody can really top what Zendaya did this season.
They specifically have to top the scene where she just lost it and when at everyone the
Bruh,
episode
when
she was running
asking
away.
her mom
Dude.
where she put. Yo,
Yeah, where she put her
that
drugs and shit, and then the crying,
man.
and then the fucking Elliot, and then
Oh
shit like,
yeah,
yeah,
that shit.
fuck you, Elliot, you fucking rat, and then just a,
Oh man,
I'm like, bro, God,
hilarious.
dude, did he actually do some shit behind the scenes? Like that shit felt a little too personal. I don't think Elliot was expecting that shit.
I mean, he was the one that told Jules about,
No, I mean the actor.
Oh yeah,
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 that was improv
yeah,
on his part.
yeah. She
But
she she clocked
god
his ass with
damn,
it.
bro.
And
Can I
And
that
just
we
say in
we were
this episode?
surprised when it
that
was just
Elliot's
an
a fucking
intro.
snitch and a fucking rat.
Yeah.
Can I just episode Rue had the best facial expressions? Like
It's true.
Yeah, no, maybe it's
the day it had me laughing.
queer
Yeah.
facial expression.
Uh,
I just love when
so,
she's like, Lexi, Lexi, Lexi.
so I have another question for you guys. What did y'all think about the relationship between like Rue, her mother, and Gia, like through this
Seems
season?
about right.
I think
Honestly.
they strengthened that a lot from last season, and I kind of like that they kind of abandoned the idea of like Gia becoming a mini version of Rue from season one, because they were like, oh, like Gia smoking so much weed in like season one and stuff, and I'm like, do we really need to do this thing where like Gia is going to mimic who what's it called Rue is? Like, I don't want to see that. Like, that's like, I think it's what they did this season was much more effective to me
Also,
than what they did
it's
last season.
what they did when Rue's mother tells her another daughter to do. So you do whatever you're gonna do. I got her to care for, and
Yeah, it's like where she
that
gave
was
the
like
ultimatum.
yeah, because you're like all parents are so, like you're all married and all that, and it's just like like she was. If you're gonna do this, I'm gonna focus on one because
Yeah.
I can't
If I
focus
had
on
if
you.
I have to choose between
Mhm.
saving one daughter or her, I'm gonna choose her. You
Right.
do if you want to keep doing it, go ahead. I'm gonna
Which
enjoy
is
my pecan pie or
which to
ice
me
cream, whatever the
that
fuck.
is very honest and truthful, which you don't generally get in scenes like that.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Like,
But you don't get in scenes like portraying a parent's relationship with their kids, right? You get the all happy days type of
yeah,
parent,
you're
like
all
I'm
my
supporting
favorite.
you and stuff, and like, oh, I care for you, you're my child, I need to protect you. It's like, nah, some parent, like there are some times where either the child or the parent get tired of each other because they're being hard. Like Nate getting tired of the dad and throwing him out, like throw him in under the bus. Is like this is a copy of everything.
Yep.
Everything, and then there's like here he is, commissioner, and then like Rue's mom like saying, if I gotta choose between losing two daughters or one, I'm gonna just lose one.
I
This is fucking yeah, it's a realistic part.
for Nate, I think this season, like last season, he's total douchebag. Like, let's get that real. That's his character.
Mhm.
This season, it's almost like they're trying to get growth out of him. He's still a douchey character, but
Yeah.
like trying not to be like the total shit that is his father.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, bro, what is with this redemption arc that they're giving Nate? Because he's doing good things, and then he's equally doing bad, fucked up things, like the gun pointed at Maddie to get back the disc and shit.
And they give him the disc.
Yeah,
Bruh, when
yeah,
he
it's like
said the gun wasn't loaded,
that doesn't matter. That's
yeah,
how
That was
she
a
gonna
rough. That
know.
was a to watch.
yeah, that was rough to watch. Because
Yeah.
I felt so bad for Maddie.
And then the
I'm just
kissing on
thinking.
her and shit.
I'm just
like
thinking
the,
if that gun goes off, like she going to more therapy than is available.
Mhm.
it's fucking crazy.
Muted.
You muted.
You muted.
Muted. You muted.
And I like that.
There.
What's it called? That what Alex brings up here. Lexi's mom really is dealing with like two completely different daughters.
Yeah, Cassie is insane.
Yeah.
There's no way Dick make you act like that, bro. That is crazy.
No,
That is
like
crazy.
the last episode, you tell me what to eat. I'm like, oh hell no! I ain't never heard no woman say that. Other than
Dude.
my wife asking me, well, where do you want me? Where do you
That's
want
Stockholm,
dinner?
baby. That's that Beauty and the Beast relationship.
Yeah. But like, and that's what surprised me the most of where we kind of took Cassie here, because it's season one, Cassie's with McKay, right? And we're like, oh, like Cassie doesn't really know what she wants, but at the same time, like she's comfortable with the idea of being with McKay. And part of me does think that she kind of does like McKay, but not in the way
McKay
of
kind
like wanting to be with him so much.
McKay just thrown out series. Like he's in one
Oh
episode
yeah.
and then he's gone. Like
Did the actor do something? I feel like the actor did something to do that.
No, I just also think that McKay was just like we kind of just put a what's it called, a bow on it already. I feel like I think the most important part of McKay is like its effect on Cassie in a way and where it leads Cassie to go. But I would have liked to see more of McKay, but I think that like they were like, well, do we give more time to developing Cassie, or do we kind of continue this storyline of McKay and Cassie? And it's like you weigh out the options, and I think it worked better to have
yeah,
Cassie more on the screen.
go towards that.
Speaking of
And
McKay,
sorry, Chozo. For Alex's
Alright.
comment, she wants to be Maddie so bad. I don't know if she wants to be Maddie. She what Nate wants, which is Maddie.
true, but now
True, yeah. Yeah, what
but
were
now
you
he
saying?
can't have Maddie because now
No,
Maddie,
well, if
obviously.
anything, basically.
You don't get a baddie like that and then lose her and then try to get her back. Nah, she's Latina, bro. It
that's-
don't work like that.
Especially the way he
You
went
don't got
about it.
crazy.
Like like all these relationships are toxic. That's all I'm saying.
Oh yeah,
Very.
no,
It's high school. What do you expect?
My high
So
school
a lot
was
of them are.
then. I don't remember this shit. Other
Yeah,
than
you
You go to
I
a majority white school.
no,
no.
Okay, I got questions for it.
no.
Because my high school was like that, bro.
But
No.
Keon, were you gonna say something?
So what did y'all think about that scene between McKay and Nate at the party
Oh, that was
when Nate
weird.
was like, did you
What you do to
did you yeah, like
What you do? It's just like whoa.
that
Like I get y'all bros, but that's too invasive, yo.
I feel
Crossing the
yeah,
line,
like,
though.
I feel like I don't know. I feel like that was like
Toxic
that should have been a
masculinity.
dead giveaway to McKay, honestly. Like, cause he was all like, where'd you busting her? Like, did you busting her? Like, I'm like,
Whoa.
Nate, calm
Calm
down.
Oh, I
man.
remember now. I think
Why would you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why are you all up in this man's face asking all these
that's why
personal?
McKay went.
That was before Fez beat Nate's ass, which
Yeah,
was
that was
like
before-
that
yeah,
was a great
yeah.
scene.
Right
That's the
before.
thing
That
is like Fez.
Nash, get the car.
Fez punched fucking McKay. And McKay just left the whole series after
He
that.
just yawned.
Yeah. I don't know, and you see that's where I'm like, there's those moments where I think the season can really like grab some of that stuff and be like, oh, let's go ahead and continue with this. But I'm like, am I interested to see if they can pick that back up in season 3? Not really, because I think we really are just concentrating on Cassie, Nate, and Maddie now. There's no need for McKay in this
And
instance.
I think there's some storylines from season 1 that they just needed to end because they can't have all these characters going forward. Like
Yeah.
there's just too much
No,
story.
and I respect it because a lot of it was basic B plot stuff, like Kat not liking Ethan, and then the whole McKay like dating the whole thing. Like, oh, I'm gonna stay out of this fucking drama.
I did have a question. Did Lexi Cat for like the video stuff?
Wait, what was that?
Did Lexi like there was like a play scene where like the actress Cat, like the one in the play is dancing. Did she out?
Yeah.
I was
think-
questioning that because I'm like
don't
that's a
think
little
so.
far.
I don't think that was a play scene. I think that might have been
That might
regular
have see Luis. That was probably the only sloppy part that I saw of that because I got confused. Like, all right, is this a part of the play or is
right.
Like,
I was
Yeah,
confused.
some things weren't like on this one we could tell which one was present and how she was trying to get into the psyche of like Raul and Maddie and all those guys in the season finale, but in the preseason or semi, it was like hard to tell when they were going back and forth or like in the sync up that they did with the Fez timeline that happened with the cops and then the actual school play happening. That was easier to understand this season than last, or I mean this episode than the last episode. And with that, we go into the whole like what is she copying? What part of the whole background are they trying to tell? Are they trying
Yeah.
to tell a new story or whatever? And that's where it was like they're going way too they're switching up too quickly between them instead of letting it play out. Like the one where Rue was talking to Lexi again in her room and shit, and they were like talking about the fathers and stuff. I was like, oh, they're going back. They're like, is this after the play or something? I was like, damn, this is really good. And then that nice switch up from those two, from the lights dimming and then back up to the actual theater. I was like, holy shit. And then we cut to Zendaya crying and shit. I'm like, oh, that's good. That's a good recap of what Lexi is remembering and what we're getting back from the flashback to now. Where the other one was more like, oh, this happened, so this I'm showing you a replay of the that here on the stage. It's like that's what I mean by sloppy. It's very editorial stuff, like editing wise, and then the cut points in between transitioning present and future, or present and past, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and look, Alex does bring. Alex is right. That was Cat post Ethan breakup in present time. So yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I think that's one thing that we're also kind of like. But I don't know where we're gonna take Cat in the next season because like I don't. It kind of
Lost in
makes
these
it seem
final
like
few episodes.
yeah. It kind of makes it seem like Cat is kind of just there. Also, who was this new girl hanging with Maddie?
Beat her ass, Maddie.
Beat her ass. That's the hype man.
Yo, yeah, that's
That's
our
the
hype.
Latina friend that all
That's
Latinos
funny.
have in the background to hype them up and shit. That's fucking. I'm like, even I was like, who the fuck is that? And I was like, what do you mean? That's blank. And I'm like, no, that's just a random brown
That's
girl.
a
That's yeah, it's a random brown girl that they added for Maddie as backup. I'm like, what the fuck? Make no sense, bro.
I
So
did
was
like the part that
anybody
was
else-
played though.
Was anybody else a tad bit thrown off about Lexi's stage I don't know what you call it in like theater, but the girl who had like the
The
really
stage manager,
Oh,
I-
she's
I
the really
stage
think-
hype one.
manager,
was anybody else thrown off by her voice? That is
Yeah,
not what
I
I
told Raul,
heard.
I'm like, yo, her. I don't know why her voice makes
It,
me
it's
feel
not a
like
bad
she's
voice. It
incredibly.
just like it-
She gave
I
off
didn't think.
extreme anxiety and
I,
just worriness and just like awkwardness. Like
I
not even
liked
like
it because a lot of it she played as like the humor to Lexi, like in the background.
like the
Yeah,
hype man is like, don't worry, her mind is an enigma. She knows what she's doing. She's a genius.
and I
When
think she
everything's just
might
falling
be.
apart.
I think she might be a big part in season 3 because I don't know. I got a little bit of a feeling that she likes Lexi. She's kind of into Lexi.
Yeah, I mean, now that you mention it, sure.
Yeah.
What is this LGBT propaganda?
Shut up. Shut up, please. But yeah, man. I really enjoyed this episode. I really enjoyed this episode today. I thought it was a. I honestly think it's a good what's it called finale. Though I am starting to feel like where are we going with this? Like with Rue and like because she's like, oh, I did stay clean the rest of that. What's it called?
The high
That
school
school
year.
year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eh, And I
What
don't
does
know. I
that
mean,
mean though?
I still
Exactly.
cling on to this idea of that rumor that we're like, oh, then I think that Rue is kind of like narrating from the dead, and I'm like, I don't know if I really believe that. I I don't know. I feel like she might be what's it called? Narrating from rehab, maybe. But
I think it's a cop report. Like, all right, give it to me straight. Give it to me from the beginning. What exactly happened? And if not that, it's like a shrink type scenario where they're like, so here, like if you go to therapy, if you go to a new therapist, they always give you the same start of like, all right, let's get to know each other a little bit. Let's start from the beginning, and then that's where they go into it and stuff. That's what I think is happening. I don't think it's like the dead thing or rehab because she's already clean. And then this one, she did say, I don't know how long it would last feeling this euphoria, this niceness of being clean and stuff. And that makes it believe like she's not far off from the present. Like she's not that far into the future from the point of ending of this one. And I think they weren't really expecting a season 3 and they might have wanted to end it here which it would have been like, holy shit, damn, like I want more, and we're not gonna get any more unless it was a secret contract type scenario where it's like, yeah, no, we're gonna give you X amount of seasons,
There's
depending on how the pilot goes.
there's a lot of questions like with Jules. Like, where does that go now? Like, it seems like that just it's
I think it's
more
just friendship.
story with Jules, or
Yeah, there's definitely gonna be, because like you were mentioning how, or Keon was mentioning the whole Elliot and Jules hookup, and then now
mean-
they're amends, like after the whole I'm angry at you, you're a fucking vampire, you make me physically fucking ill. I don't know.
but it just sounds like she's cut ties with them. Basically, that's kind of what it sounds like Rue has done.
She definitely left him out in the open with the "I'll let you decide" type question with Elliot after he sang that 3-minute song, even though he said that he's still working on it. Nah, son, you can post that right now. I need it.
Like,
I
yeah,
need it. Take
throw
my
it up
credit
on
card.
Spotify.
He has a good voice. I have some of his songs saved on my playlist. FYI, guys, for if you want new music. Elliot, what's his real name? I forgot. God damn it.
I can't remember.
Dominic Fike. He has.
Yeah.
He's he's very talented.
But yeah, I mean, what's it called? We bring up some good stuff, and I mean, I guess final thoughts here, y'all. What's it called? Where do we stand with this, and how like, where do you think? What do you think we're gonna be like? What do you think we should expect from season 3? Well, I mean, not expect, but like, what do you think we're gonna? What do you think is some ground that we're gonna cover in season 3?
Fez in jail. Like, we know that's
Yeah.
coming.
Yeah.
That's we know.
Ash's funeral.
Yeah, Ash's funeral. Can you imagine they just drag him in all handcuffed and shit?
Dude.
And then,
They didn't actually show the gunshot. That's right.
I feel like Lexi will wait for Fez. Just that's how I feel like Lexi is.
Does Lexi know what Fez does?
Yeah, without a doubt.
I don't remember.
I'd imagine it being the weed man like would get around.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, you're okay. Yeah.
That's no secret.
Okay.
That's a good question then. Yeah.
Because I was gonna say like, probably what the hell Nate's gonna be up to. Obviously exploring Cassie and Maddie's relationship, if there even is one now.
Well, Alex brings up a good point. Nate pursuing Jules. That might be a way to keep Jules, in the show.
I honestly
More prominent
think
anyway.
That might be some where, because like especially what we did with that in episode 7, I believe, or 6, where like Jules was like, where Nate tells Jules that like, hey, I meant everything I said to you, and Jules was like, me too. And I feel like if we're kind of going on this redemption arc with Nate, which is going to be really hard for you to grab the audience to really believe in this redemption arc, there's going to be some, what's it called, convincing for us, but I think that might be a possibility.
I think so. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they really did nail the point that Nate is a fucking dickhead in that first season, especially.
Yep.
So
For sure.
Oh, I still believe he's a dickhead, even though this is a weird redemption arc. If it is a redemption arc, I feel like he might be the anti-hero on this point, because turning into dad, but like also holding off this gun with the full chamber and then threatening people to get shit he wants, and
He's
then
not the most stable.
and then being a weird ally to the LGBT community. I don't know, man. I don't know. That's so fucking homophobic, guys.
Can I just say
it's so fucking homophobic.
Lexi's mom is the true hype man in this whole story. Like,
oh, true. I
if
love
I
Lexi.
find that shit on my and whatnot, I'd want my mom to go, yeah.
Yeah, no, the cheering on and all that was good for a parent, right?
Oh, you're muted.
Of course, that's been our review here, and yeah, man. I'm excited to see where we go next. I know it's gonna be a while until we probably get it right, because what's it called? When we know when that fucking season 3 is gonna come out, but
Zendaya's
yeah. Yeah, Zendaya's got to shoot Doom Part 2 now. what's it called, later in the
Yep.
summer, I believe.
That hasn't started
So,
shooting yet.
no, that's not gonna start shooting until like summer. Bro, they gotta wait for the nice weather in the desert. You know, Arrakis can't be cold, bro. But yeah. Of course, I'm gonna let everybody plug up here. Luis, where can they find you?
luxurstudios.com and all my shit is linked there. Patreon, Twitch, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, you name it. Check out my film work. Check out me, my podcast. It'll quiet down on Spotify. You already know.
Yep. Keon?
You can check me out hosting Game Record. I've been saying this whole time that the first Friday of March was March 1st. Yeah. I must have been half fucking sleeping or half awake when I looked at my calendar, because the first Friday of March
March
is
4th.
on a the first of March is on a Wednesday. So
Actually, it's on a
the-
Tuesday.
Tuesday, yeah. Wait, is it? What's today?
Yeah,
Monday?
March 1st is
Or
Tuesday.
today's Sunday. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, yeah. It's on
February's
Tuesday.
only got 28 days.
April 1st is on a Friday. The first Friday of April is
Yes.
April 1st. So yeah, my mistake on that. But you can find me hosting Game Record here on the Nerdcore YouTube, Twitch, and yeah, you can also follow me on twitter.com/Mr. Chillzone and on twitch.tv/Mr. Chillzone.
By the way, March 2nd is Ash Wednesday.
Stop.
That's a good one. I'll give it to you. That's a good dad joke. That's a good one.
Also, I just love
Too
how
soon.
Fez is an old
Too
soul.
soon.
Fez is such an old soul. He really likes Stand By Me. He really likes Little
Mhm.
House on the Prairie.
Bro, this man like them black and white movies.
He uses words
Fez
like
is
that's a
dope,
quandary.
bro.
He's such a studious fool, if you will. Look at that. He's studious fool now in jail.
And it brings up the whole, like, if he had been brought in a different environment. Same with Ash. Like where would
Shit,
he
I
be?
mean, we still don't know if it's their actual child or like brother and shit. I mean, he's a brother for sure. They bonded for life and shit.
Well,
But
you
No,
don't know
I
if
think
Ash
his
is-
grandma just stole a baby. That's
exactly.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
why I'm like that season beginning where we were seeing how badass she is and how fine her ass was
Yeah.
pre sickness.
Grandma just stole a baby.
Yeah, grandma just stole a kid and put him in the fucking kitchen floor
you're
hallway
mine
or
now.
whatever. Fucking no, man.
You're on layaway.
All right, Brad, plug it up, man.
Random Germ 101 everywhere. Survivors of Flame comes back March 9th. And the nerdcore.com and nerdcore social media.
All right. And of course, you can find me at the Nerd Chicano on both Instagram and Twitter, twitch.tv/Nerd Chicano, youtube.com/Nerd Chicano. Well, not the Nerd Chicano. Well, imagine that could be the URL if you could just get me to 100 subscribers by going to Raul Alejandro Mendoza and subscribing. I got 2 videos coming out next week. 2. Tomorrow on Monday at 2 p.m. Central Time. Top 10 of Sundance 2022, y'all, on my channel. And then on Wednesday, I got the next episode of Between the Frames coming. Shout out to this man right here for helping me, record these videos. And yeah, what's it called? Do that, y'all. Subscribe. You know what to do. Help me get to 100, please. I want my own custom URL.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I need to go bathroom.
Did
Yeah.
you read the private chat, Raul?
Yeah, I got it. I got
Okay.
it. What's it called? So next week we got a bunch of content coming down the pipe, y'all. We got tomorrow we have a review of White God to continue the dog month here, and know that it's not what you think that means. It's just it's a movie about dogs in a rebellion against humans, human abusers. But what's it called? Yeah, we're gonna continue on with the dog month, and we're gonna be talking about that movie. And then of course, we're gonna be doing our commentary of Free Guy on Tuesday to finish up the second pick from Kylie. Wednesday for our patrons, we've got a Back to the Future commentary for our Patreon only. On Thursday, we're off because both myself and Brad are going to be watching the Batman.
Yeah.
And Friday we have live show. Saturday we'll be doing our AEW Revolution watch along, and of course, what's it called? We're gonna be doing that here instead of the live show. And Aiden is planning to do a charity stream on Saturday during the watch along. We haven't really decided yet on what the charity is, but it will be to benefit trans youth in Texas. So we'll see what we can do there with that. More details to come on that. But of course, I want to thank you all so much. And of course, on Sunday, we're going back to live show. Either way, we're going to have a lot of fun this week. And Gamer can expect GamerCore on Friday, right, Keon? Or what did you
Mhm.
say? Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. What's it called? And of course, we're gonna have a lot of fun. But either way, we hope that everybody's been doing good, everybody's safe, and everybody continues to stay safe. And we'll see you guys tomorrow for our review of White God. Brad, I guess since it is the last part, you can turn your camera back on, see if it works.
I'm kind. It probably is. It working?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Send him out, Brad.
All right, Raul. Thank you for being host as always. Thank you to Keon Luis for joining us today. Thank you to all those who joined us in chat, all our Patreon supporters, and all our listeners. We appreciate each and every one of you. And to end this episode, I will just say Mount Everest ain't got shit on me. Young Yoda out.